I've never really had to worry about exercising as a kid. Obviously, with less responsibilities, we as kids had more time for leisure activities. I wasn't much of a jock, but I did enjoy being active. It wasn't until university that I realized I needed to actually schedule a time apart from my daily schedule to be physically active. It got even worse after university when I decided to do YouTube full-time, which meant I was sitting down for most of the day animating and drawing, and when I wasn't doing that, I was sitting down and playing video games, and when I wasn't doing that, I was sitting down and watching anime. Eventually I realized, holy crap, I sit down a lot. I started gaining weight over time. It wasn't a drastic overnight change, but people started noticing and pointing it out. My body usually did a pretty okay job at regulating my weight and gave me signs when I was eating too much, like, yo bro, can you chill? That's like your 8th donut today. So I did my best to try to exercise. I signed up at the gym, I played DDR pretty often, and took Nala for runs and walks. Okay, let's talk about the gym for a bit. I think aside from the flock of fuckboys in the making, I find the gym to be a really magical place. It's a place where the tools, actual tools, and motivation are available for a healthier lifestyle. I'm not saying the gym is necessary to exercise. You can honestly do a lot of the things from the comfort of your home or just outside, but there's something about going to the gym and seeing other people working out that just encourages me to do the same. And if you're feeling self-conscious about your body because it's a public place and people might look and judge, you shouldn't. You can't be shamed for going to the gym to get in shape because you're out of it. That's literally why you're there. That's like making fun of someone for going to med school because they don't know enough about medicine. The jacked washboard looking ass mofos you see at the gym, they weren't always like that. Wow! Everyone has to start somewhere. It doesn't matter where you start as long as you do. But of course, to feel the magic atmosphere, I first had to get myself to the gym. In my case, and probably a lot of yours, the problem wasn't exactly starting, but maintaining. I eventually stopped going to the gym. I stopped playing DDR often. Nala resolved to running around in the backyard by herself. I started gaining weight again. Clothes started feeling tight, my jeans became uncomfortable to wear. My partner at the time said she preferred me a little chubby because it was more comfy to cuddle with, so I was like, sweet, I can just let myself go. And so I did. A few years and 15 pounds later, I meet a fan at a convention. I'm still kinda surprised every now and then when people recognize me in public since I don't show my face in my videos often. Even when I'm wearing a scarf, a hat, a hood, and headphones, some people be like, Domix? Oh shit, what up? But this was at a convention, so it made sense. Anyway, I thought this would be like most interactions I have with fans of my work, but this particular encounter stuck with me. Now, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and assume he didn't mean any offense because, for real, you guys who do come and say hello to me are so polite and respectful. I'm very grateful for that. So, at some point in the conversation, he said, "You draw yourself skinnier than you are in your animations." I wasn't sure how to react to it, so I laughed it off and agreed because, to hell, he was right. I mean, I do draw my character with a rounded face, but overall he has a sort of slim physique. His words stuck with me because I always drew myself with whatever hair I had at the time, whether it was a little shorter, longer, red, blonde, or whatever, but I always kept my body proportions relatively consistent. I came to an understanding that I wasn't happy with my body. I still drew myself slim because that was my personal ideal size for myself. Often when we have the freedom to create representations of ourselves, whether it be a drawing, a painting, or a photograph, we tend to alter it so that it may look subjectively more attractive than we actually are. Why do you think most people only take selfies at certain angles and lighting? It was the same thing for me. I was getting older and my body's not what it used to be. I don't have the same metabolism I had as a kid, and the shit I put into my stomach actually had more consequences than before. As a disclaimer, this isn't meant to fat shame anyone. I'm not saying that since I wasn't happy with my weight, you should be as well. I'm saying that you should all come to some sort of acceptance with your own appearance, and any changes you wish to pursue should include the consideration of your health. And that's what I wish to be and remain, healthy. But sometimes you look at the bubble tea deal and it's like, I'm weak, treat yourself. But I do miss being able to run for a few minutes without my lungs imploding. I miss being able to do a baby freeze without feeling like I'm suffocating a baby that I'm pregnant with. I miss being able to fit into my jeans and being able to bend or crouch without cutting off my circulation. Joggers are comfy and all, but that's like all I wear nowadays. I'm sure 15 pounds may not seem like a lot for some of you, but it's 15 more than what I'm happy with, and I'm done being unhappy. I've started exercising often again, trying to fix my diet and cutting my intake because honestly, I just went to the fridge and cupboard when I was bored. Like, I wasn't hungry, but I just wandered into the kitchen and just wanted to taste something, you know what I mean? Why does food gotta be so freaking delicious? But hey, you don't need New Year's as an excuse to work out. Hell, you don't even need to be overweight to work out. Just find your own personal reason. Make your own goal. Do a baby freeze. So hard. If you guys were like me and needed some catching up to do on some anime, you already know what I'm gonna recommend. That's right, Crunchyroll! You can head over to crunchyroll.com/domics and trying out a Crunchyroll Premium membership for 30 days. Got a bunch of new anime and seasons that just started, but namely, Attack on Titan Season 2. 4 years, guys. 4 years! I've been waiting. And yeah, I know, why don't you just read the manga, Dom? Because I'm an animator, okay? I have a better experience watching the animation than reading it. I'm sorry, it's just a preference. But yeah, go catch up on Season 1 if you need a refresher. I'm gonna give you guys a week, because on April 26th at 7 PM PST, I'll be doing a watch-along again with good old Jack. Now I did watch the first episode, I'm sorry, but I will contain myself and save some of the hype for the actual watch-along. I waited 4 years, I can wait another week. Once again, that's crunchyroll.com/domics, and if you guys would like to join us next week, you can check out watchalong.club for all the info you need. Links are in the description. Enjoy, and see you next week. My shoe's falling off.